Woody Show.
All right, what about the trending news headlines in this Monday morning, Gina Grad?
Oh, a lot going on. Well, March Madness came down to the Final Four this weekend, and the women wrapped up their side yesterday with UConn winning the championship with a final score of 82-59. This is UConn's 12th title. Tonight is the men's final. It's Houston who beat Duke in an epic fashion. It killed my husband. Against Florida, who beat Auburn. Tip-off for tonight's game is 8:50 Eastern, 5:50 Pacific on CBS. The Minecraft movie just gave Hollywood a little bit of a jolt that it needed. It raked in
crazy.
$157 million.
Okay, there you go. So we were talking over the last couple of weeks. It's like, number one with $43 million. Like, man, is nobody going to the movies?
Yeah. Now we're talking numbers, though, because another $144 million international. So it adds up to $301 million globally.
Wow.
That's the biggest opening of the year so far and set a new record for video game adaptations. It beat Super Mario Brothers. The movie has a B+ cinema score. My kid saw it this weekend. It says his favorite movie ever.
Ever,
apparently
huh?
it's pretty. Ever since Super Mario Brothers. Jay North. Does that name sound familiar? It should to a bunch of people. He played the OG Dennis the Menace on TV in the 1960s.
Oh.
Yeah, he passed away. He died at his home in Florida after having colon cancer. He was 73. Did you guys used to watch the old black and white TV shows at Nick at Night? I did. Oh, yeah.
Mr. Ed, Leave It to Beaver.
Yeah, all of them.
Father Knows Best.
Oh, yeah, My Three Sons.
The Andy Griffith Show.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, back in 1991, Jay North did an interview with Katie Couric about how bad it was for him during those Dennis the Menace years. His aunt and uncle were a-holes, apparently. And we have some audio, right?
Oh, yeah. So, dude, check this out.
I hate Dennis the Menace. I thought Dennis the Menace was a piece of garbage. I absolutely despise that show. It's an evil, vile system. The people in it who run it are cruel. They are insensitive. They don't care about anybody but making money. My aunt, if I didn't live up to her unrealistic expectations, she would hit me. I would go in and I would do a scene, and I would come off the set and everybody would say, hey, you did a great job. And then I would get a slap across the face, or taken into the dressing room and get a spanking or verbal tongue lashing or whatever. Just made life a living hell for the whole 4 years. The cast was wonderful. I want to make that very clear up front. All wonderful people and very, very supportive of me.
See, that would suck, man. You're on the show. It was very popular.
Yeah, it was the show.
Like, you're a kid on a really popular TV show, and meanwhile, it sucks because of your crazy aunt.
We were just talking about that with Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
And his
Yeah.
dad. He hasn't talked to him in 30 years.
We hear about these stories all the
Yeah,
time.
it sucks.
Oh, my God. Well, let's do some happy news. Alex Ovechkin just made NHL history. He officially passed Wayne Gretzky as the league's all-time leading goal scorer. He scored his 895th career goal in a game against the Islanders. And what makes it even cooler is he hit that number in the exact same amount of games as Gretzky played.
I didn't hear that part. That's cool.
1487, yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
And despite breaking his leg earlier this season and missing 16 games, Ovechkin still managed to put up 40 goals, which he's now done 14 times.
It doesn't hurt. He takes a shot every time he touches the puck.
Yeah, and Gretzky was there. That was cool.
Yeah, that was really cool.
They did a big award, congratulations
Stop down
ceremony.
the game, the whole thing.
And Greg celebrated because he held it down for Russia. You know what I'm saying?
Ovechkin was shouting out Russia.
And the stock market has been taking a beating. And reports say it's going to be down again big today. People online have been trying to figure out what to call this thing. They're calling it the next Great Depression. And here's some other names. Now that's what I call Depression 25. Depression 2, this time it's personal. The Great Again Depression. The Too Fast, Too Depressed. SNL made a joke during Weekend Update when Colin Jost said, money's leaving the stock market faster than Morgan Wallen at good nights. Get it?
Oh, you get it.
Getting. In other White House news, the sale of TikTok was supposed to happen Saturday, but President Trump extended that deadline 75 days. So are we going to get our money back? Because I am scared. I'd like to see it again.
You shouldn't be investing if you don't have the stomach for these types of things.
But even our 401ks.
Yeah. Are you retiring tomorrow?
You guys didn't hear? Oh, no, I'm not retiring tomorrow. Anytime soon.
Don't worry about it today. You look at it. Look at the stock market in any 10-year period. Like, in other words, like, there hasn't been more than a 10-year. Like, you look any 10-year period, the stocks are up from the 10 years before.
Right.
In the history of the stock market, if you do a straight line from where the stock market began till now, boom. There's ups and downs in between, which is
something always happens.
And for different reasons. Now, I was just talking to my financial guy on Friday, where I have all my investments and things. And dude, this is like how chicks get excited. You should be excited. This is a fire sale.
Yeah.
And it's not even the biggest correction. I mean, it's the biggest correction we've had in a long time, I think, since the pandemic. But everything's on sale. These companies aren't bad. They're good companies. Balance sheets are good. Everything's, and so you can buy a stock. I'm not even. I'll just use Apple as an example for like
not financial advice.
Not financial advice. I'm just using that as an example. You could buy Apple at a reduced price where you're getting right now, and then it's coming back
Allegedly.
So what do you say to the dummies?
Because Apple's a good company. They're not going anywhere.
But what do you say to the people who pull all their money out and then create an even worse problem?
Dave Ramsey says it all the time. You don't get off the roller coaster in the middle of the ride.
Thank you.
Yeah, because you're guaranteed to lose your money there.
All right. So everybody just calm down.
Yeah. And today I think it would be a good day. Like if you're asking my uneducated opinion, today would be a good day to buy because a lot of people had margin calls on Friday. Okay, so there's going to be another big dump today because of that. Now, you never try to catch a falling knife, they say in finances, right? But people try to time the market.
Right.
Menace always says, buy low, sell high.
Let me write that down.
That's how it works.
Right? So you never try to catch the falling knife when things like this happen, but you do try to time it so that you can put some money into the market when things are down.
Right,
So then when the recovery happens, again, there's never been a 10-year period where things have been lower than the last 10-year period.
I like what I'm hearing.
It's never, so then you put your money there. Now, if you're living on retirement income right now through your investments, it sucks. It's McDonald's instead of Morton's. I've heard that saying before. But you know, for where you're at right now, for where I'm at right now, for anybody who's mostly in the age group that have listened to this show, that's what you do. Okay. You know, you need to talk to your financial person. I mean, I'm just giving you like a 30,000 foot view right here.
Because you're a pilot.
No, because I know enough about it that, hey, people go, oh my God, did you see this was 10% off? Yeah. Like get whatever these big stocks, they're 10% off.
I love a sale.
Or invest, you can get 10% off or however much, you know. Dude, I've lost a lot of money over the last, 10 to 14 days. Yeah. But I stand to make a lot of money. And we're putting a bunch of money. In fact, we're doing this today. We're putting a bunch of money in today.
That makes sense.
And, and just watch it ride. Let's go.
Yeah. Good. Well,
let's go. Now, could it go lower from what you're going to say? Sure. But I think this is a pretty good spot. And I think you'll start, because that's what happens. As soon as people start dumping off and the thing goes down, over 2,000 points today already.
I like what I'm hearing.
And then even if it goes up 2%.
Yeah, you're still good.
Cash out at that point.
I'm with you. I'm going all in on Labubu today.
There you go.
That can't fail.
Those little stuffed animals from Hong Kong.
Yeah, little ugly dolls.
Obsessed about. Yep.
All right, well, that's what's going on.
All right, more Woody Shows next. Hang on.
The Woody Show. We'll be right back. All 98.7. LA's new alternative.
Future Health.